You are now watching Juan Gotti Talking Sports.
What's going on? It's Juan Gotti here with yet another Washington football team video, and in today's video I'm coming on here to talk about why I believe Ryan Fitzpatrick is actually a good fit for the Washington football team. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. But before we do, make sure you guys go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload a video about the NFL, in this case our Washington football team. Let's get straight into today's video. So as you guys know me, you know when the news first broke, I wasn't the biggest fan of the signing, and to this day I'm not the biggest fan of the signing of Ryan Fitzpatrick. But as you guys know, as I do on this channel, I give both sides equally of the spectrum. I'm giving the reasons why I didn't like Ryan Fitzpatrick in my previous videos. Now I'm giving some reasons why I believe he could be a good fit for Washington, because at the end of the day, whether you like the signing or not, we're all Washington fans and we all are going to be rooting for this team to be successful. So I don't care if we did sign Ryan Fitzpatrick in the case that we did and I didn't agree with it. I'm still going to root for him come September, come fall, come football season. I don't care. I want this dude to be the best, and I don't want you guys to misconstrue that, because some of you guys feel like me being honest and me giving my opinion, that means I hate the guy or I root for the guy to fail. No, that's not the case. That was just my raw emotion, and that's how I'm always going to be. I'm always going to be real, and with me being real, I'm going to give some reasons why I believe he actually could be good for Washington. So like I said, with Ryan Fitzpatrick, no, he isn't the best quarterback. I would still prefer to this day to have went somewhere else with a free agent signing. Like I said, man, I'm gonna keep it real with you guys 100, man. Ryan Fitzpatrick he's growing on me. I don't want to say it, but he's growing on me, man. Like all the videos that I'm seeing, and I'm not talking about a playing aspect, but just to see how excited he is to play the game even at 38 years old. I just can't help but be excited, because the guy's a fun guy, bro. You see all the videos about him running around, laughing, enjoying the game. Like, Ryan Fitzpatrick is the guy that you want in that locker room. You know what I'm saying? Alex Smith is a guy that you want in the locker room. When I see Ryan Fitzpatrick, I see a much more Alex Smith, but an Alex Smith that's going to actually take chances, if you know what I mean. They both went to Harvard. They're both classic act guys. You know what I'm saying? They both love playing the game. I see both of them in each other, but like I said again, Ryan Fitzpatrick is obviously the quarterback that's going to actually take chances, and Alex Smith is going to be a quarterback that, you know, take care of the ball. So reason number one why I believe Ryan Fitzpatrick could be a good fit for Washington is because he's finally going to satisfy the fan base and this offense. Let me clarify what I mean by that. The fan base, me included, we've been asking for a quarterback that's going to push the ball down the field. Yes, we thought Dwayne Haskins had been that, but obviously we know he can't as far as being a good quarterback. But we finally have a quarterback that's not going to be afraid to make the throws, and honestly, I can't be more happier for that, because now my boy Terry McLaurin can eat. We got Curtis Samuel now. Logan Thomas is even going to have a bigger season, and whoever we may draft, you know what I'm saying? We finally have a quarterback that's going to be able to push the ball down the field, and more importantly for the fan base, we finally going to have an exciting offense. Scott Turner tried to do everything he could do with Dwayne Haskins, but he just couldn't do it, you know what I'm saying? And now, and like last year when the season was going on, I was kind of bashing Scott Turner, but looking back on it, Scott Turner's offense is really good, and whoever the starter is day one, I feel really comfortable with them running Scott Turner's offense. Whether it's Kyle Allen, I know Kyle Allen can push the ball down the field, is not afraid to push the ball down the field. Taylor Heineke, we clearly see he's not afraid to make the big throws, and obviously Fitzmagic isn't afraid to make the big throws. That's reason number one, because my receivers are going to be able to eat. The offense is going to be able to look good and actually not boring. I know you guys, and I keep bringing it up because even though it's old, it's like 2 years old, I know you guys remember that 2018 season with Alex Smith pre-injury, before he got injured. Obviously that offense was so boring, dude. Oh my Lord, I could count 2 games, the Bucks game and the Panthers game, where I literally fell asleep mid-game because the offense was just so boring. I was just like, I was losing my mind. In 2019, the offense was still, that was the worst year ever. 2020, it was a little bit better once we got Kyle Allen and obviously Taylor Heineke, and then Alex Smith made it better too, but to a certain degree. But now with Fitzmagic or Taylor Heineke, whoever it may be, I just know they're going to be able to run the offense phenomenally, and more so for Fitzmagic because this video is about him. I feel like this offense is going to be good. I'm not going to say I'm going out on a limb right here because I feel like this is a realistic opinion about Washington in 2021. If Ryan Fitzpatrick could be what we think he could be with these weapons and also this defense, there is no reason why Washington shouldn't score 30 points a game or close to 30 points a game, because we know what kind of quarterback Ryan Fitzpatrick is. He's the gunslinger, and that's what Washington needs in this kind of offense. It's an explosive offense that's surrounded by a bunch of speed and that likes to take the top off of the defense. So I cannot wait to see. I can just see it now. A deep bomb to Terry McLaurin, a deep bomb to Curtis Samuel. Hey, my boy Kelvin Harmon too. I'm just so excited to see what this offense has in store. And like I said, I don't think Ryan Fitzpatrick is the best option, but he is still a good pickup. Another reason why I believe Ryan Fitzpatrick was a good pickup for Washington is because it allows Washington to still be competitive while they're trying to search for their quarterback of the future. Because let's be real, Ryan Fitzpatrick is obviously not the quarterback of the future. He's 38 years old, but with Ryan Fitzpatrick here on a one-year deal, it still allows you to be competitive while you're still searching for your quarterback. Because let's just say, knock on wood, Taylor Heineke gets hurt or he isn't as good as he was in that playoff game, and Kyle Allen wasn't as good as he was before his injury also. So let's just say we never signed Ryan Fitzpatrick and it was just those two. We would be terrible. Now with Ryan Fitzpatrick and or the other two quarterbacks I named, we're still going to be competitive because we know these guys know the offense and we know they can go out there and ball at any time. But more so for Ryan Fitzpatrick, he's a vet. He has leadership. He knows how to play. He knows the ins and out of the league. He's a smart guy, so picking out the playbook, like he said, isn't going to be hard for him. And like I said, more importantly, it allows Washington to stay competitive while they're still looking for their quarterback of the future. Who knows? Their quarterback of the future could be this year or next year. But like I said, more importantly, Washington will still be competitive with Ryan Fitzpatrick. Next reason why I believe Ryan Fitzpatrick was a good pickup for Washington kind of ties into the other reason that I said. Whoever the quarterback may be of the future, whether it's Kyle Allen, Tyler Heineke, or someone in the draft, with Ryan Fitzpatrick here, he can obviously tutor them and mentor them and show them the way like he did with Tua Tagovailoa last year. Good job with mentoring Tua Tagovailoa, I can't lie. And he kind of showed him the ins and outs, and then you could just see that he wasn't the kind of guy that was really, you know, selfish or, you know, was like, man, I'm not gonna help this guy, I'm not about to make him better. You can clearly see that Ryan Fitzpatrick has a helping hand. He's kind of a rookie's best friend as far as the quarterback position, because he even said it himself. He's like, I want to give the same things that guys did when I first came into the league. I want to give back to guys that's now coming into the league, me being a veteran, because when I was in their shoes, I know how they felt and I got the same help, so I just want to be that guy. Similar to Alex Smith. Alex Smith was a guy that mentored Patrick Mahomes, obviously, and tried his best with Dwayne Haskins, and honestly, it just can't hurt to have a veteran quarterback like that around the locker room. And I'm excited to see what Fitzmagic can do. Like I said, that's another big reason, and not just for the quarterbacks, for the whole offense and for the whole team. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't really know Ron Rivera like that. I don't think he knows Ron Rivera as far as a coaching staff, but he can pick up on stuff fast, and he can show the young guys how he wants to run practice. And these are just little things, practice, meetings, and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Even when the coach isn't talking, he can be that player coach that we need in the huddle too, because with this team, it's a young team, and you guys could just see when Alex Smith was in that huddle, it was just a different voice of command, and everyone just listened to him. With him being out of the huddle, you just see how the team played different, and the players even came out and said, when Alex Smith is out of that huddle, it's just like a big hole is just missing. But with him back in the huddle, it's like, hey man, this is the vet talking, he knows what he's doing. So you can just get the same feeling from Ryan Fitzpatrick because he's a savvy vet too. Another thing I want to talk about here is Ryan Fitzpatrick and this offense. I feel like he fits this offense. Ryan Fitzpatrick, although yes, he might be 38 years old and he's no Lamar Jackson, but as you can see from his highlights, he still can move out of the pocket. You know what I'm saying? And he even said it himself that he's playing his best ball at 38 years old. As he's getting older, he's playing better, which is weird. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was the opposite. But hey, Ryan Fitzpatrick is a different kind of guy, a fun guy, and like I said, he's no Lamar Jackson, no Patrick Mahomes, but he can extend plays faster than Dwayne Haskins. So I feel like this offense fits him kind of perfectly. You know what I'm saying? You would still like that guy to have a little bit more speed, because we're not going to be out there running read options with Ryan Fitzpatrick or anything. But as the coaching staff seemed like it showed, they don't really care for a guy that has wheels. If you can deliver the ball from the pocket, that's all they really care about. Even though Scott Turner's scheme is based around a quarterback that has wheels, just if you can deliver the ball, you should be fine and you will have success here in Washington. So yeah, man, that was just a quick video. A couple key points on why I feel like Ryan Fitzpatrick was a good pickup and will be good for Washington, or could be good for Washington in 2021. Like I said, I'm still not the biggest fan of the signing, but I'm not that kind of guy that's just going to continue to bash a guy. I'm going to give both sides of the spectrum, because I'm just a real guy, a real fan. And at the end of the day, we're all Washington football team fans, and we want to see Ryan Fitzpatrick successful, no matter if you're on my side of the fence of not liking the pickup, or if you're a guy that really likes the pickup. You know what I'm saying? We're all a family, and we all have opinions, and we all agree to disagree. So with that being said, it's been your boy Juan Gotti. Like, comment, subscribe. Hail to the Washington football team. I'm out. Peace. Cross me one time, that's gonna get you pop, get you pop, get you drop, slide on the one way that get you boxed on.